The Prime Minister's latest broken pledge has infuriated campaigners. Keir Starmer tapped into the emotion of the WASPy campaign and left the impression they would support their bid for compensation, critics have blasted. The Prime Minister and many of his closest allies stood side by side with women pledging to help them. But the government provoked widespread fury after refusing millions of WASPy women compensation. Pension Secretary Liz Kendall confirmed last week that ministers would deny payments to the 3.6 million women born in the 1950s who were not properly informed of the rise in state pension age. And Leader of the House of Commons Lucy Powell said she can't see the government revisiting the issue. Former Tory Minister Tom Pursglove said, "You always want to have a good careful look at the pledge before you hold up a bit of card. There was that commitment in the 2019 manifesto, but the impression was allowed to be given that Keir Starmer and others really tapped into the emotion of that, the pledge cards, the language. But there has been a run of broken promises, student fees, the family farm tax, the winter fuel payment. All of these are emotive issues. The government's decision, which has sparked outrage across political divides, came months after Labour stripped up to 10 million pensioners of the winter. But the Women Against State Pension Inequality (WASPy) campaign had called for payments of at least £10,000 each. While the Parliamentary and Health Service Ombudsman (PHSO) could recommend compensation, it could not enforce it. The government said it has accepted the watchdog's finding of maladministration and has apologised for there being a 28-month delay in writing to 1950s-born women. Ms. Powell, responding to criticism during a GB News interview, said, "Look, I can understand why people are upset and concerned.